Welcome back, everyone, to episode 20 of our Final Fantasy VI extended look / complete playthrough. In the previous episode, everything ended, basically. Kafka managed to get to the Warring Triad with the help of Emperor Gestalt. He basically double-crossed Gestalt, as though that wasn't already kind of expected to happen at some point. Killed him, pushed him off the floating island, continent, whatever you want to call it. Took control of the Warring Triad, absorbed their power, and the Warring Triad, because they were thrown out of balance, destroyed the world. We lost connection with or lost sight of all the other party members. They fell off of the airship as it was destroyed and got scattered into the sea or wherever on the planet that is now the world of ruin that they ended up falling. The only person that we have left in the party right now is Celes, who ended up on an island with Cid, who, unfortunately, even though he managed to keep us alive for a year, has fallen ill. So we have an important mini-game here that we have to complete. Depending on how you perform the storyline here, you either can have a story that makes a lot of sense, or a story that just kind of keeps going without any serious climax or denouement. We're going to do the right thing, even though I think storyline-wise, it's not the right thing. We're going to try to save Cid. Now, the way that works is we have to catch fish. There are 4 different types of fish you can catch on the shoreline right next to the hut that we're in. You want to catch the fast-moving fish and the normal-moving fish. If you don't catch those, if you catch the slow ones, which are sickly and unhealthy, you have to feed them to Cid, and if you feed him bad fish, it'll take away from a running health meter. If you feed him too little or too poor a quality of fish, eventually he'll die. Now, if you keep feeding him good fish, good healthy fish, his health will go up fast enough, and there's one of the fast ones we want right there, which is getting away. Crap. All right, we got that one. We got that one. Come here. Come here. Get up here. Got it. All right, so those 3 should be good. I believe you see them as rare items. Delicious fish. That's a bad one. That's a good one. So the values of the fish are as follows, and there is a point value. Fast fish are worth 36 health points. Ordinary fish are worth 16, and a foul-tasting fish is -4. They do all add up together when you feed them to Cid. And for every second that you're on the game map, not in a menu and not on the overworld, his health goes down a little bit. So we have to feed him. Uh-oh. Did we not feed him enough, fast enough? Oh, no. I let the game run while I was prepping for the episode. He died! Oh, that's funny. Oh, crap. Well, I guess we're going to actually see the part of the story that makes more sense anyway. Cid fell ill, and unfortunately we didn't feed him fast enough, so he died. And because the world has fallen into ruin, and Celes, in her mind, thought she was going to be alone with Cid the rest of her life and now lost the only other person alive, she has her big climactic moment. No, no, you promised you'd stay here with me. Granddad, answer me. Tell me you're just joking. Tears. And she goes up to the point that Cid told her about, where everyone was going to commit suicide. And yep, we have control, so let's go up there. Look at the dead bird. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
The other people who were here with us all gave up hope. One after the next, they flung themselves from the northern cliffs in despair.
And guess what she's going to do? Everyone's gone. Even Locke. There's nothing left for me in this world. And... she jumps. I get it. This is really dark. Suicide's not a laughing matter. At the same time, I think tonally, this makes more sense than saving Sid and everything being just okay. You need that moment where characters are at their lowest and think there's nothing worth living for anymore. Without it, I don't know if this entire section of the story makes as much sense. Essentially, Sid will be like, if you save him, I'm fine now, go find your friends. It's just, it doesn't land the same way. So I didn't intend for it to work out this way, but it turns out because I waited too damn long to get started on catching fish for him, he ended up starving to death. Were you watching over me? Why would you want to help someone like me? I've already given up hope. And then she looks at the bird. What? This bandana? It couldn't be. Hey, little bird, where'd you come from? Is the person who wrapped your wound still alive? Please, tell me. He's alive. Locke's alive. And this is when she makes the decision not to give up. She wants to go find her love. Screw the rest of the party. She wants to be with Locke. Oh! That's so dark. I gotta stop doing that. Alright, so there's a letter on the ground, somehow. And of course it came from Sid.
You must leave the island. Somewhere out there your friends are waiting for you. Go down the stairs by the stove. The road to your freedom awaits. Love, Granddad.
Okay. I'll go down the stairs that were mysteriously hidden behind this bookshelf. Or stove, or whatever. That ass had a raft here this whole time, and he didn't get on it. Unfortunately, it's too big for the stairs, so she couldn't get it out, and died there. Again, as sad as this is, I think this makes more sense for the story than saving Sid. And yes, technically, you can come back here after you save him and see him again and talk to him about your progress in the world. I don't know if it actually changes anything he says. I think he has just the line about saving your friends and whatever. This makes more sense. Just personal opinion. I'll make you proud of me, Granddad. And because all she had to eat on this raft ride to the mainland, she got scurvy and died as well. The end. That would be really dark. Alright, so we are on our way to the mainland. And one of the things that we're going to do right off the rip is we're going to head to a nearby town where a certain really good physical fighter happens to be. So it doesn't take long for us to get our party reassembled, or at least partially reassembled. Barely survived. Alright, we're going to change one thing real quick, because I had put earrings on her when I had a chance. You can hear the overworld music has changed and become a lot more dour than it had been in the past. We're going to give her some equipment to keep her from being turned to stone, if I have any. Petrification. I don't know if I had any that did multiple let's see. Amulet, yeah. Alright, that way, even though she won't be as much of a magical juggernaut for the time being, the game won't end if someone decides to hit us and turn me to stone. Oh, that didn't do much. Alright, so we're gonna use some magic to do a little bit of damage to these characters. She does have some level 2 magic. Good. There we go. So I keep giving her ultimate weapon, and for whatever reason, she, I guess, doesn't have enough hit points to actually do some serious damage with it. So we're going to swap it with one of the elemental weapons. I thought I would be able to enhance the damage she could do by giving her a green beret, but it just didn't work out, so that's fine. We lose that health boost, but maybe she'll actually start hitting enemies for real. Music changed here as well. Did you see that tower? Kefka's practically a god now, sitting up in that tower of his with the power of the Warring Triad at his command. So yes, things got much, much worse for the world. If we want to max out some items, we can do so now. We have basically enough money to buy all the items we'll need for the rest of the game if we want to. Maybe even some curatives for other stuff, like, well, I don't know, whatever else we haven't got enough items for. And we're going to get plenty of money going forward. We're just going to start raking in cash like we hadn't before. Let's see if there's anything in the shops we can buy of any value. But things the way they are now, business is the last thing on my mind. On the day the world was shattered, debris gravitated to the center of this continent from all over the world. That's what formed Kefka's tower. Now, if you wanted to, you could walk up to the tower, but I don't believe you can actually enter until you have the means to do so from overhead, which we don't have yet. Oh, those wondrous days of plenty. I feel like it was just yesterday. I wonder if we'll ever see days like those again. Maybe. We'll see. Probably not. It's probably all over. He should commit suicide. That's so dark. I should stop. So I don't think there's any items that we couldn't get to before that we can get to now. Anything in here? Alright, no. Armor shop probably doesn't have anything new, but it might. A lot of item shops do update their inventory for the world of Ruin. So I don't think we could buy golden equipment before we got to this point. If you want some, you can actually buy golden armor. I think most of the people who can put it on actually can also put on the Gaia gear. The helmets might be of benefit. And we already had plenty of golden shields, so we're good to go there. Let's see what he has to say. I finished the Emperor's painting. I ended up turning it into a portrait. I have no idea why he didn't like it. I even painted that thing he originally asked for in the background. Anyway, I sure didn't need a painting of the Emperor, so I sold it to a rich man in Jador named Alzer, which we will eventually get back to and take a look at. Interesting they put that little thread out there, because technically they could have just had you see it. You wouldn't be... No, never mind. It's just... A man came through here looking for someone recently, and you matched the description perfectly. The man already left, though. He said he was going to head north to Zen. I found this passage in a 1,000-year-old text. 8 dragons seal away its awesome might, the might of the one called Crusader. And when the 8 shall fall, the one again shall rise. So yes, that is a side mission, an extended side mission that you have to take part in. Well, you can take part in, where basically there are 8 elemental dragons spread throughout the world of Ruin. They're all over the map, and you have to fight all 8 of them to find the final boss, and then when you finally do, you can fight him, and I can't remember what you get from him, but there are varying degrees of difficulty. Some of them are basically pushovers and not challenging at all. Some of them are really, really difficult. The world's ruined. There's nothing left, except for fire. Oppose Kefka's will, and he'll fry your town with the light of judgment. There's no point in even trying. So again, Kefka gained the ultimate power and can literally just wipe towns off the map with, you know, the flick of a finger. I'm a scholar of ancient weaponry. 2 weapons known as ultimate weapons were used during the War of the Magi 1,000 years ago. One was a sword whose blade sprang from its wielder's strength. The other was a monster born of destruction. And I've killed one of them. It's dead! Nothing. Shop. So if you wanted to pick up some specific swords, you can do so now. Now we have basically enough for everyone in the party to use one. Again, this is overkill. We'll probably never need to use those swords. All the characters are going to get better equipment eventually. That sparkle in your eye reminds me of the young martial artist, who visited here not long ago. He had that same determined look. A martial artist, you say? Alright, we can't go that way if you're going to block it. So I think you can actually get in the ship here and it'll take you somewhere, but we're not going to do that just yet, because I think the first place we can go to, we can just walk to it. That's not this city. And in fact, it looks like we can't even charter a passage on this ship. Charter a passage, not a passage, whatever. So yes, things become a little bit more difficult to do on the world map simply because we don't have an airship anymore. I saw Deathgaze soaring up among the clouds the other day. I'd hate to think what would happen if some poor sod in an airship ran across that thing. Yeah, wouldn't that be awkward? Anyway, just laying it on thick. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we can do in the world of Ruin that you couldn't do before in the games, like, hey, you know, I heard about this wonderful cave full of treasure anyway. Alright, so there is a tower right there. It's the tower that they were talking about before. That's Kefka's tower. The lizard just ran away. Just said, nah, don't want to fight. Quit tongue lashing me. There we go. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to make our way up to the other town right there. Again, if you had memorized the layout of the map originally, not the same anymore. Don't expect to find everything the way it was when you played through the World of Balance, because a lot of stuff has changed, not only layout, but location. Certain towns that were on a certain part of the map may not be there anymore. Let's go ahead and blast these guys with a little thunder. Ow, 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 ow. thunder. Wow, really didn't do much. Again, part of this is just because I'm trying to keep enemies that may do some status of ailments that may kill me outright from being able to do anything until I have a second party member, which we should alleviate very soon here. Let's go ahead and save. Here on Tizen. The Serpent Trench is no longer a valley on the ocean floor. It's above the surface now. Eerie place, too. Apparently some members of the cult of Kefka have built themselves a tower there. Uh-oh. The light of judgment approacheth. Yes, we can move. We refused to bow down to Kefka, so he unleashed the light of judgment on us. Okay, wait, stop fidgeting. I want to talk to you. Get over here. Hurry, or the house will collapse. The house? Go, 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 go. There's a house collapse. Hey, Sabin. Oh, Celes. Let me help you. Wait. If I move, the whole house will collapse. First, save the kid who's inside. I don't think I can hold this up much longer. You've got to hurry. I think I can hold it for approximately 6 minutes. Just enough time for you to pick up all the items in there. What are you doing? Oh, we're fighting Azaka. What the hell is that? Try Blizzard. Let's see if this works. Did okay. Killed them, that's what matters. What's in here? Another treasure chest. This is your one and only chance to get this stuff, so if you don't pick it up now, you're not going to get it. Why is this lady's house full of scorpions? Maybe you don't deserve to be saved. I don't have fire? I don't have fire. Okay, that did not do it. And she got stung in a way that'll kill her. Alright, try Blizzard. Oh, they're dead. Alright, that's what matters. I should heal up real quick. High potion. Preserve our magic as much as we can. Huh. What are you doing in there? There's treasure! Monster in a box. Naturally. The good news is we'll probably get something for fighting them. I think Blizzard worked pretty good against them. Dead. Alright, I'm sure the staircase is where I'm supposed to go, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to go down the hall and see what's down here. Oh, crap, there's a door. There was a door! Let's just run. Oh, what can I do? What can I do that's going to hit everyone and do serious damage? Can I? No, you can't. Alright, well, just do thunder. Well, that is just not doing it. Not doing it. Alright, we'll do Blizzard again. It's a little less expensive. And a tiny bit more effective, apparently. Oh, there we go. That's what I thought. Hyper wrist. Alright, nothing that way. Now I can go down the stairs. This might be one of those rare occasions where we'll burn either an ether or an elixir if we need the health or magic. Just in case, because I don't remember if there's a boss down here or not. Alright, let's do that real quick. One elixir. Done. Go over to the chest on the left side. I'm greedy! A blood sword. I mean, they're really not useful, but I'll take it. A monster in a box. More Nightwalkers. Alright, so Blizzard did work. Good. I think that'll do the trick. Let's see. Yep. Die faster. That almost seems like a slap in the face. They take turns dying. Wait, elixir? No. Come on, kid. I'm scared. Don't worry, you're safe now. Let's go. Jump in my inventory. Magicite shard. Nice. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can run away from any encounters. Magic. Doesn't work, but we'll have to give it a shot. We're gonna cut it close. Oh, I went too far. Where is it? There we go. Go, go, go. Do it, do it, do it. Oh, I don't like how little time we got left. Alright, we're gonna do a quick save here. Just in case. I don't know. Go. Go, go, go. Get out of the house! Oh, crap. No more of those scorpions, please. They take up too much time. If somehow I manage to get killed here, what we may end up doing is I'll put on a pair of ward bangles. Or a ward bangle. But we're out. We're good. Took you long enough. Yeah, no, seriously. She picked up every piece of scrap. Wait, this potion might be necessary. What up, kid? Sabin, you're alive! Whap whap. Of course I am. Did you think a little thing like the end of the world was going to do me in? Well, yeah. I'd given up hope. I thought everyone else had died, but I was wrong. I'm sure we're not the only ones. We need to find everyone. And then... smash Kefka and deliver peace unto the world. Alright, count me in. We got our badass. Alright, so let's go ahead and equip him real quick, because he lost all his equipment. Relics. We give him the hero's ring. And... what else? Hermes sandals. Like him getting as many turns as possible when he's doing his work. Let's go ahead and... well, let's see what he was learning first. Nothing. He was learning nothing. Drain might be it. Or Dispel. I think we're almost done. We need to start finding espers for him to learn. He's almost out. Dispel will take a while. The longest that'll take is Ifrit, because Drain is a one 1 times learning, whatever I'm trying to say. He only learns it at 1 times AP points earned. So it takes a really long time for him to get that. There may actually be an Esper that does it much faster. To the east, you'll find the valley that was once the Serpent Trench. If you keep going east, you'll find Mobley's. Heard the village was burned to the ground by the Light of Judgment, though. Thank you so much for saving my child. I'll never be able to repay you. Oh, don't worry, I found some stuff. Sniffle. That was scary. Heard that a terrifying monster named Humbaba has taken up residence in the area around Mobley's in the neighborhood. Let's see if there's anything here to get. Dragoon boots, a thief's bracer if you didn't get it already. Black belt, alarm earrings, sniper eye, peace ring, jeweled ring, amulet. So nothing new. Which is fine. We don't need anything else. We're going to leave Celes in the lead because this is kind of her rebuilding the group at this point. Haven't heard any juicy gossip, have you? Like that's the guy who sold that one piece of magicite. Technically, I think you can still get it here if you hadn't already. And that's pretty much it here. We can search the item and weapon shops, but or the armor and weapon shops, but I don't think there's going to be anything they have. Power sash? No? Yeah, at this point in the game, most of the good equipment you find either by stealing from enemies or items from treasure chests. There's really not a lot of equipment that you're going to end up finding that you can buy that's better than what you'll find elsewhere. See, even the most expensive item, he already has it equipped. No elixirs hidden in the armor. Head north along the Serpent Trench and you'll find the town of Nikea. Ships are still sailing out of there, which is how we'll make it to the next part of the map, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. So we have our second party member. Wait, what am I doing? I don't know. We'll go ahead and save like this. There we go. Alright, so the Serpent Trench... I don't know if we can actually walk there. I don't think there is a bridge across the land there. Well, I guess we'll find out in a second. Go ahead and just do some generic attacks. Okay, so there is a bridge that we can reach. I was convinced we would have to take a boat to actually get where we want to go next. It's like right over here somewhere, I think. There it is. Run, run, coward. I am Sinistar. So we want to go... I'm going to go all the way east, because I think that's the first major point in the storyline, and we'll find another party member, but I don't believe they'll join us. They're going to see us and kind of go, I've already found something else to do with my life, so I'm going to stick around here. I love the design of those little pyramid beetles. That's such a weird idea. Devoahan. It's pronounced Devon? Alright, so at the very top of this incredibly long, serpent-shaped piece of land that we're walking on, if I'm not mistaken, that is where you find the Colosseum, which we could go to. And we could actually start betting items there. It's kind of pointless now. You want to go around and find some of the better equipment that you would only normally find in the World of Ruin before you go back there. Because what it is again, you go to the Colosseum, you trade items for better items, but you have to win a fight in order to get them. And if you do trade anything there, win or lose, you lose the item that you're trading. Kind of sucks. I think they should have found a way to make that work so that if you traded something, you didn't lose the item unless you lost the fight. That's just a big ball of tumbleweed with a face. That's what we're resorting to fighting now. And they had 12 hit points. Oh, whoa. Calm down, Chief. Calm down. So we're making a heck of a lot of money now with each fight. Might be some enemies here worth fighting. Or a chocobo stable. So if you want to make it all the way to the other end of the island without having to fight, you can come in here, pay the fee, whatever it is, like probably $1,000 in the World of Ruin. Let's see. Okay, I don't really need one. Oh, it's not that bad. Nah, we're fine. Gishel greens. Oh, I didn't get in a fight. I turn around and go back in there. Gotcha. Back in those woods. They really like to drive it home when you first get out onto the overworld map that everything is awful. Just that plodding organ tone. Womp, 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 womp. It's so depressing. The good news is when you finally do, spoilers I guess, get the airship again, because you get another airship. The music in the airship is just a banger. It's so good. Alright, well, we didn't see anything unique there, so moving on. Let's get to Mobley's. We're going to save here, because I do believe we have a boss fight ahead. Oh. Oh, I think I might have botched. Nope, I got it. Alright, here we go. Again, Mobley's, nothing like it used to be, because the World of Ruin, everything has changed. Perhaps most telling of all, of course, was that Mobley's used to be part of the larger continent that made up the Veld. Well, the Veld is not here anymore. Ah! Someone's coming! Woo! Alright, let's go see what's going on in here. Kid, come back. I'm just trying to rob you. Don't worry, I didn't take the elixir you hid in the stove. Of all the places. You're gonna have to fight your way in here. We can fight too, you know. Wait! Tara! Mama, are these people your friends? A nod. I'm so glad to see you're safe. I wanted to see you again. Tara, come with us. There's no saving this world unless we defeat Kefka once and for all. I know, but... Dot, dot, dot. Mom and Dad covered us when the light hit, and then they didn't move anymore after that. Wow, that's a really dark way of putting it. Dwayne and Katerin are the oldest ones here. Tara's our mama, and they're our big brother and sister. We all call Tara Mama. You're not going to make Mama or take Mama away, are you? Yes, I am. I'm greedy. The light took everyone. Everyone. Mom, Dad. We're okay because we've got Tara here. A soldier in our village who was hurt went to sleep and didn't wake up. God, these kids. So morbid. I saw Dwayne kissing Katerin. This is our village. You can't just waltz in here and do whatever you want. Tara is the glue that holds this village together. With her here, we're somehow able to keep going. I can't fight anymore. The very day the world collapsed, Kefka turned his light of judgment on this village. The adults, these kids' parents, they all died trying to protect their children. I remember it like it was just yesterday. It's aimed right at us! Protect the kids! Wom, wom, wom. Mom! Dad! This is a village of... Oh, wait, sorry. Hold on. I gotta do it with the more effeminate voice. This is a village of children now. They clung to me from the moment I arrived. They needed me. Oh, here comes the tough guy. You can't take Tara from us. Wow. Dwayne. Please, forgive him. It's just, if we lose Tara, we lose the only thing that's holding this village together. I don't know why these kids need me. And it's not like there's anything forcing me to protect them. It's the strangest feeling. But once that feeling took root inside of me, I lost the strength to keep on fighting. She wants to be a mom. I feel like I'm on the verge of understanding something important. It's hard to describe, but the harder I look for the answer, the more I lose my strength to fight. And then... Okay, yeah. The music just cuts out because... I want us to go outside. Boo. Help! Humbaba's coming! Fee, fi, fo, fum. Oh, that's weird. They never did that before, having her stand like that with her arms on her hips. They should have used that more. Humbaba, the ancient monster released from the depths of the earth by the cataclysm. How does she know all of that? I have to protect the village. Now let's see what we got. So, Humbaba's weak, I think, to bio or poison? We'll try bio first. It's a more expensive spell. Well, that didn't do anything. We'll try poison. Oh! He punched her right in the gut. The party has fallen. Game over. Or that was pre-scripted, so... Tara, wake up! Uh-oh, here it comes. Okay, yes, I know. Celes was supposed to be the one speaking there, but whatever. Alright, so we'll try that again, but we'll do it with poison. It may have been something where she wasn't actually supposed to do any damage and then immediately fall. Also, I was going to change his... or change Celeste's equipment so that she would do more magic damage, and I never did it. That was dumb. Oh, crap! Alright, you're gonna runic for the rest of the fight while Sabin does all the work. We don't need that killing us. Not yet. Ah, she's dead. We might be in trouble here. I can't keep her alive. Don't hit her again, dude. Cool. Alright, so Cura. And then I want you to start absorbing spells again. While I beat the crap out of him. Thank you. Just keep doing that. See ya! Yes, he is supposed to flee there because you come back later and fight him again. I guess I really don't have the strength to fight anymore. Mama, are you okay? I'm staying here. I wouldn't be of help to any of you now. And the children need me. But Tara... Maybe after a little more time has passed, I need to understand what's happening to me. And that's it. Alright, so let's use Sabin to heal. And I need to change her relics, because we're not going to worry about those statuses anymore, status effects. We have two people in the party. If one of them falls, you can use the other one to revive them quickly. And we're not going to go much longer without having only two people. Thanks for scaring Humbaba away. This fell off the chain around his neck. Here, you can have it. A dead ear. Ooh, a new magicite. Let's see what that one does. Teaches teleport, banish, and stop, which we already knew all of. She's using Ketchi, which she was already done with. Kate Sith, whatever. We'll go ahead and give that to her. Unicorn, he's still learning to spell. Alright. Well, that was a good, timely drop, because she can make use of it right now. Now, I might be mistaken, but I believe Mobley still has a house right here that you can go to and then jump in bed for a free nap. Like I said, it's still there in the world of Ruin, so you can get some health back and all your magic as well. Alright, got a phoenix down, nice. Anything else? No. Check the house. Nothing. Jump in the bed where the wounded soldier was. Now, remember, they said all of the adults died in this town. All of them. So the wounded soldier also passed away, unfortunately. Now, we got 10 minutes left in the episode. We're going to try to make our way to the town of Ikea, which is, of course, a combination of the brands Nike and IKEA. They decided to make really overpriced wooden shoes for everyone. Okay. We could take a chocobo there, but I'll take the time to go ahead and walk there so that we can get some experience. It's not like we're not going to have the opportunity to get more as we play the game, but every little bit right now will still count. Also, once we get to Ikea, it's probably going to be a good stopping point for this episode. See ya. Think I just botched? Nope, it worked. At this point in the game, it is probably a bit premature to consider doing this, but if you have a character in your party who's already learned all of the spells that are available through the magicite that you currently have, this would be a good time to figure out what you want that character to specialize in stat-wise, and equip them with the appropriate esper to build up that stat when they level up. So if you're using, say, Sabin, physical attacks are probably going to benefit from some additional stat points in strength. You find the esper that necessarily would give you those boosts by checking what you get at level up. So this one gives you stamina. Kieran apparently gives you nothing. Interesting. Unicorn plus 10% hit points. Nothing from Shiva. Ifrit gives you strength +1, so that would be a good one. If you were, say, Celes, putting magic +1 on would probably help. Modeling does magic as well. Katople Pas does the health. Strike +2, that's even better than Ifrit. Magic +10, magic points +10%. So that's one for magic users. Stamina +2 if you want a character to have more hit points as you level up. Magic +2. I think stamina does hit points. It might be defense. I'm not 100% on that one. So that's a good one for magic users. Seraph does nothing. Fenrir, magic points +30%. That is a huge boost. So that's something where you would definitely want to put that on a magic user so that they have a higher pool of magic going forward. Let's go ahead and heal real quick. There's going to be some even better ones coming in the future. One of the ones I always liked, especially for, say, Shadow or Locke, is there is at least one esper, and I'm blanking on who it is, that teaches you or gives you speed +1 every time you level up. So you can crank up their turn rate really high if you put that particular esper on every time they level up. When you do that, you combine it with the haste shoes, or whatever they're called. You just turn them into just a turn-taking machine, where they're constantly hitting someone. In the case of Shadow, the way I like to use him, as we've talked about in the past, giving him the Dragoon Boots and the Dragon Horns so that not only does he have unbelievably high evasion, but also he's in the air most of the fight, so the enemy just can't hit him. you crank up that speed, he's constantly jumping back in the air, getting out of the fight, and then coming back down and hitting enemies hard. It's my favorite utility, because frankly, the longer you go into the game, the less and less his throw attacks really make a difference. You want to use him as a jumper. Uh-oh. Alright, well, hopefully this is something that we can take out real quick with a holy water. Should be undead, right? And... hey! Bye! Learn teleport. Someone learned a spell. Let's check out where they're at. Alright, so she's still learning Banish, which I think is what they're renamed X-Zone in this game. And he's still learning Dispel, so they're both still working on what they have. Uh-oh. Another fight with Black Dragon? Yep. Let's go ahead and burn a holy water. Don't even want to know what his attacks are. Just get out of here. You can use a Phoenix down for the same effect, basically, but it's a more expensive item, so you don't want to do that. Holy water will accomplish the same thing. Alright, who's gonna die? Fire. Oh, don't do that. Just hit him. There you go. Goodbye. A physical attack, that should be enough. See you later. Alright, so Nikea is right. I think this is Nikea. Oh, that might be the Fanatics Tower, actually. Yeah, now that I think about it, Nikea is all the way at the top of the continent, so I was thinking that's the Colosseum, but no, that is Nikea at the very top. Or whatever you call this landmass we're on right now. The Overworld Serpent Trench. Good news concerning Sabin is we get access to his best blitz very quickly after we get the airship. And the airship is not too much further in the future from where we're at right now. I think we get it as soon as we have access to our fourth party member. And the third, if I'm not mistaken, we get to as soon as we get out of the ship that we're going to charter from Nikea. Ouch, they're really hammering her. That's right, she's going to get her revenge. Kill him. See you. Alright, go ahead and heal up real quick. She might be at a point now where she can make good use of Ultima Weapon. We'll put it on, see if it makes a difference here. Because I think past 1500 hit points is when you really start hitting enemies hard with it. Here's Nikea. This is where I thought I was going. So, this is going to be where we're going to stop for this episode. I believe when we go in Nikea, we actually get involved in the planning, or we will watch the planning of a heist, and that'll drag us through to the next area that we go to from this town where we acquire our third party member. That's probably going to take more than a couple of minutes, so this would be a good spot to stop for this particular episode. Anyway, what we did was we managed to get off the island that Celes was trapped on, because I didn't think about it when I ended the previous episode, and when I stopped recording episode 19, I went and used the bathroom, did a little research on what we were going to be doing in this episode, did some pre-recording testing. I always do a quick little test record just to make sure that the audio is picking up right before I start. And that whole time, the game clock was still running. Unfortunately, the way that the sequence where you have the opportunity to save Sid works is every second that passes, he loses a hit point. And I waited so long to start the episode and start hunting for fish for him, he ran out of health and died. It's just, all it would have taken was me just using the Retron's save menu here to stop the game from advancing. And then he would have been fine, and we could have saved him. A little oversight on my part. Frankly, even though it was unintended, the storyline kind of went the way that it should have, which is Sid dies, Celes reaches her lowest point and tries to kill herself. The world just kind of spits her back out of the ocean and says, no, don't give up. There's still something to fight for. And from there, she finds the bird with Locke's bandana on it, decides that she's going to go find him and the rest of the party. And from there, it's going to be a snowball where we all start getting together, gaining strength to eventually take on Kefka and save the world. So saving Sid, I think, undercuts that moment because she doesn't get depressed and jump off of the ledge. She goes up there, I think, but I can't remember what happens there. It might just be that she finds the bird up there, but it just doesn't land the same way as her losing the will to live. So, frankly, the way things turned out, probably better story-wise. You might have your own different opinions on it, and, you know, I tried. I legitimately intended to try to save Sid, and then, because of an oversight, he died anyway. Anyhow, that's going to do it for episode 20 of our extended look / complete playthrough of Final Fantasy VI. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.